Good morning, I'm Lynn, and welcome to another day at Ewetopia Farms. I just got over here with my load of freshly cleaned towels for the lambs, and I'm just trying to calm myself down because we had a lamb storm last night. So we'll see what's happening in here today. Come on, buddy, let's go see what happened. Well, first thing you may notice is not only do we have sheep all along the feeders, we also have sheep all along the back walls. Buddy, it was a storm, a lamb storm. We just finished feeding and watering all these guys, so it's quiet now. We can talk about what happened here. We just got to spread out a little more hay maybe for these guys. This is the mom who wasn't feeling well. She still looks a little droopy.
Crampy.
Yeah. Like constipated, do you think?
I don't know. She's just look and see how she's holding her feet back.
Yeah, and she.
Like she's got cramps.
Yeah, and I did when I gave her the glycol, she pooped, but I wonder if we should give her some more, eh?
I just hit her again today.
Yeah.
What's the harm done?
I would. The lamb looks good though.
See, she's cramping.
Yeah, she does. Yeah, she does look like she has cramps.
So this sheep had lambs last night at 12:42.
He's got it memorized the times.
She got big teeth, so we might have to muck her out a little bit.
Yeah, sometimes see how big her nipples are? She got lots of milk, but occasionally you'll get that. If the lambs can latch on, it's fine, but because they're little still, they probably can't drink enough, so we might just milk her out. And it's really easy to do it by hand. Somebody suggested that we use a machine. For us, we're pretty good at milking. A machine wouldn't be any quicker for us. It only takes a few seconds to milk out a ewe.
One of the downfalls of the machine might be is you have to clean it.
Yeah, that's right.
So this is a triplet girl.
This is Elsie.
Got one lamb left.
She only has one lamb.
I adopted the other two. I hope.
Yeah, we're hoping. It's not that they died. We're going to see where they ended up. So these were from the other days. These twins, they're doing good. I have to tag them. And then on this wall, Arnie shifted all the lambs and ewes over that I tagged so that he could put the young lambs under the feeders there so that they can lay down and be safe.
Haven't tagged that one yet.
No.
So 28 minutes later, this one here had babies.
And is it one or two in here?
And this little guy here was born backwards.
Oh yeah, there's two.
I think he got a shitty end of the deal.
Oh, he's over. So usually when you see these yellow or dirty looking lambs, it's because they had a hard birth. And what happens, their first poop, that meconium, actually breaks while they're still in the sack. Like he has his bowel movement while he's still in the sack, and he gets covered in that.
I think the mom glued on too.
Did she?
Look at it.
No, she didn't. But as you can see, we're now that it's we're just about to start the second cycle, so things are picking up, and now we're throwing way more twins, and that is the way it normally works.
So this is adopted baby.
Oh, this is Pinky. No, this is Whitey.
And I think she's loving it, but I wish the lambs would lay together. So this is Pinky.
No, I thought you left the small one with Elsie. Well,
Oh, sorry, buddy.
maybe it's Pinky. I'll have to look.
So I'm hoping that she adopts that one.
Let's have a look. She's looking at them now.
So far it's good.
Sometimes while when they've just had the lambs, there's a placenta coming out. Sometimes if you put the lamb in right as they're lambing, they accept the lamb because they're in the throes of labor. And then a day later they don't. They realize that it's not theirs and they reject it. But she just followed that lamb around.
It's nursing offer. It's sucking, so
Well, that's the main
right now
thing.
it's full of milk, so we'll just see what happens today.
And
first time.
this mom is tagged, so we just moved her. And into her old pen we have this one.
This one here is a lamb. Hopefully that lamb's hopefully you gotta get that lamb to walk on, eh?
Yeah, I know.
And this one here was a little baby last night. A single. Oh, it's a female actually.
A little single female.
A little brownie that I like to see it. So, it's nursing. That's good.
Its leg is wanting to bow out a little bit at the back. That's a normal thing that happens when they're first born.
Yeah, I wouldn't worry too much.
This lamb, however, I've been supplementing with a bottle, and he's knuckled over on his front feet a little bit. But I think Arnie's going to hold this mum today, and we're going to try get this lamb on her teats.
That teat there on that side is a little small, only half the size. So I'm wondering if he is sucking, but we should try.
Well, he's coming up towards us. That means I'm thinking he wants a bottle. This ewe, she has the two big lambs. They were fine. This one must have been born last night.
This is an adopted baby too. So this is a big male.
This is yellow. Oh. You have to be careful with these.
He's right full of milk, so he's been running on it.
So this is yellow. It's a big stretch there.
Let's see if she's loving that. I'm thinking she's loving it.
There, now they're both up. So again, you have to see how they react to them. Oh, this guy woke up. He didn't come out of from underneath. He leaped out. This is the one that I thought was blind and hit the gate. But he's really vigorous.
This lamb.
See what happens with this one. This ewe definitely can tell there's a difference. But it doesn't matter if she sees a difference as long as she accepts them. So what we're going to watch for is her hitting them. When they don't want them, they'll push them away. And this is the mom with the wee little ones. And they're doing fine now. So we caught that ewe who we thought the lamb hadn't been drinking off her, and put him on the teat. And he drank, so that battle's we're gonna watch him all day today and maybe put him on a few times, but that battle should be solved. Right now I gotta go through all the sheep that had lambs last night, and we're gonna get them recorded so I can keep track of who's who, because now when it's busy you really have to do that. It's very important when you have breeding stocks, especially, not to get people mixed up. We want to know who's who. So we're going to start with this Dorset first that had some twin lambs here. So what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to scan her so I can see that she's a Dorset. I write her tag number and I write her tattoo number down. When we go to release them from the jug, then I'll fill in their tag numbers. So that shows that she had a boy and a girl. So I've got her on the big teat and she's sucking. This way I don't have to milk her. Sometimes I have a hard time getting on those bigger nipples. And once the lambs have been sucking on them for a day or two, the nipples go to normal size. And then it's not a problem. Good job. Good job. You did a great job. You did. You want to see on the lamb? You want to see this black poop coming out? That's the first poop. It's a little tough one for them to get it out because it's really sticky. But that's the poop that the yellow ones have when it breaks in the sac. But if that doesn't come out, that's what can cause hypothermia in the lambs. So you want to make sure that they pass that poop. It's a healthy sign. After that, the poop should start turning yellow as they drink colostrum. You having a poopy now? Yeah, you are. I know this may be kind of gross, but this is why getting the meconium out is very important, and he's not finished pooping yet. But if you see this, there's that much. And then all that. Like, you wonder how a lamb could have all that. It's a lot. It's like 2 feet worth. And it's like glue plasticine. And if that doesn't come out, it's going to bung them up. Got the female up to do the same thing. And she's on nursing really well. Wagging her little tail. That's usually a sign that they're getting a lot of milk. It's not always. Sometimes the anticipation of getting milk makes them wag their tails, so you do have to be certain that they're actually sucking properly. But it's usually a good sign. This guy's still standing here. He's still trying to have a little poop. He's still got more to come out. And sometimes you'll hear a lamb screaming in the pen, and you'll wonder what's going on. And he's trying to push that first poop out. It can be a little ordeal for them sometimes, and that's why sometimes we have to give them an enema. The fact that the lamb stays on quite a while is also a sign that they're getting milk. And look to mom's mouth. If she's chewing her cud, it means she's releasing her milk. And she's definitely chewing her cud. Oh, just came off. I might switch sides because the other side's really big too. So I got this lamb on the bigger side. And the colostrum also acts as a laxative. So if the lamb isn't passing their meconium, oftentimes maybe they haven't gotten enough colostrum from the first nursings. That's another reason why it's important that they get that colostrum. See, that lamb's just been drinking the colostrum, and that's passing the meconium too. You don't think of that as being a critical part of being born, but it truly is. I'd say probably 9/10 of your hypothermic lambs that go cold within the first few hours are because they haven't passed their poop. And if you don't know that, you can have dead lambs. You can warm them up and feed them all you want, but if they don't pass their poop, they're not going to survive. Just trying to pass a bit more there. You can see how it's a little bit of a hard one to get out. But she had 3 poops, so hopefully that's all of it. You feel a little better now, honey? But she's still straining, you see, and that's why she's crouched down to pee. This lamb is being a little presumptuous. That's obviously not her mother, but she definitely looks like something worth climbing on top of. Usually moms don't let other lambs climb on top of them. But this one doesn't seem to mind at all. This one belongs to this ewe here. It's a little Suffolk ewe. Does that look like your mom? Okay, it's after lunch. I'm in the barn doing a quick lambing check. See how all the sheep are laying spaced out like that? They've got their spots all chosen out, and it looks like we got someone digging back there. I don't see anything like any other signs, so she could be just rooting in the straw. But I'll keep an eye on that. This morning and in the past few videos, I've been having problems with my recorded videos stuttering. Like this morning I had to cut a whole bunch out because it was stuttering so badly. I don't know why. So I was playing with Google to figure out why it might be stuttering, and they suggested I turn the video stabilization off, which is on there to stop shaking, but I've turned it off. So we'll see how the rest of today's video goes, if I have any more stuttering. But that is why in the past few videos you've seen some stutters. It's not me shaking. There's something going on with my camera again, and if it doesn't get fixed by turning off the stabilization, I might be offline for a little while as I get my camera fixed. This is the ewe that adopted Yellow. Yellow's in the middle. She's not hitting him. I haven't seen him nurse yet. I'm keep waiting for that, because when I went in there this morning to record them, he actually ran up to me for a bottle. He figured that out so quick. But I didn't give him a bottle because I don't want him to take it off of me if he's going to take it off of her. So we're still hopeful for that being adopted. And everyone else looks good. This is the other adopted one. Again, her lamb is standing up, but the adopted one's laying down. But her head's up, and she doesn't look, she's not crying, and she doesn't look like there's a problem. So hopefully Pinky has a new mom too. Hi Kinky, how you doing? You're doing really well. You're doing really well. Hi, Kinky's brother. So I just added a little bit of hay to these feeders along the wall. That's the problem with being along the wall. You always have to make sure they got their food. Hi, you look lovely. And I topped up everyone's water. Just a quick check to make sure that everybody's looking normal. Elsie, this morning I did give her, the one that she's kept, a bottle to see if she was drinking off Mom, because when she only has milk on one side, it can take a while for the lamb to figure out that she can only nurse on one side. And sure enough, the lamb did take a little bit of a bottle, so I'll keep checking to make sure that she's not hungry, that little lamb back there. And once she's figured out that nursing's only on one side, it shouldn't be a problem. And I tried to feed this ram lamb here. I really like this ram lamb, so I'm hoping Mom will be okay. He's nursing off her. He will not take a bottle. And I notice she's chewing her cud right now. She still doesn't look fantastic, but we put her on some antibiotics. We've dewormed her. We gave her glycol today and yesterday. She just looks really crampy, like she's got stomach problems or something. But she's chewing her cud, and that's always a good sign. So we're going to keep our fingers crossed on her. And we'll walk over to the little lambs here. Everyone in this pen, I'm topping up the little white triplet because she'll take a little bit of a bottle, but I'm not topping up anyone else. Like, there's some triplet Suffolks in here as well. So far they don't want anything to do with me, but in this pen everyone looks good, really good. I'm gonna let Kinky and her brother out now. They're doing fine. There's no reason they can't head out to the next coverall. So they're gonna go in the pen here, and hopefully tomorrow they're gonna go into the coverall, this group. Everyone's looking good in this barn. So I'm gonna head in and make dinner. Look at these guys. They look pretty chill. Oh. That's Kinky. She doesn't know where her mom went. You see? That's why you have to put them into the big pen first to see if they can figure it all out. She found her mom. It's a little scary, you see, when you put them in a big group. But she's with her brother there, and mom's there. Well, that was another really busy day. I don't know if you guys can tell how busy it is from the videos, but it was a busy day. Anyway, thank you for watching, and I hope you'll join us again tomorrow for the next episode at Ewetopia Farms. Bye for now.